Hi there, welcome to Outdoors, Brews, and Barbecue. This is Carlos, your host. This is episode 3 with some visitors in today. Over to my far right with a blue sweater I can't see Jack.
Woo! Hey, look, we're getting grilled.
I can't see Jack.
That was
to my
the effect.
Right. To my far right, I got with a blue sweater, Bruna.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Bruna. I'm on Carlos's
it's like a barbecue
podcast.
came out of Amanda.
She was the barbecue.
I can't see.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
You know?
Excited.
Oh, what's up? I'm Hannah.
Oh man.
I'm Hyro. What's up? What's up?
Alrighty, so welcome to episode 3, guys. Today we're going to be going over some beers, a potential camping canopy by Coleman, and then to end it off with a barbecue recommendation for some smoked salmon. All right.
Yeah, look at all that smoke right now.
That
Bro,
came
the
out of
smoke.
Amanda.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
let it out.
Fire
so
in the
happens
hole.
when you're
Let it
lactose,
out.
people.
Let it out.
All
When you're
right,
lactose,
so-
it just whoop.
Let's start off with beer number 1. Beer number 1 tonight is from Beat Culture Beer Co. right here in Miami, Florida. Thanks, shout out to specialist Gabriel over at Beat Culture for helping me out with these beers. We're going to start off with beer number 1. Beer number 1 tonight is Coconut Pastelito.
Ooh.
Oh.
So we're talking about a coconut milkshake IPA. All right, so let's pop some of these cans open. Let's start handing this beer down.
You gotta do it on the mic.
Exactly.
You gotta do the tss on the mic.
I should on the next can that
Next
I pop
Popping
open.
bottles.
Bruno's
Popping
favorite
cans.
pastelito is a coconut pastelito.
I'll give you a can. I got to put it in front of the camera, girl. Hold up.
I'll take the remainder.
Yeah, you know, if they have to see.
They got to be able to
How
see.
They gotta see the
color.
color, bro.
Okay.
All right.
I took it.
You do. You get the can here in a second. I'll give you a can. Para que te puedas tomar la lata. All right.
Thank you.
Cálmate.
Hand that down that way.
We're all taking sips from a can. That's
No, you
not
want-
COVID appropriate.
Yo, you want a cup? Here's a cup.
Oh shit! Pour it up
Pour it up.
at a 45-degree angle.
Oh
Oof.
my god.
Oh, you're gonna go that specific?
Yes.
All right, let's open
pour
up
my
can
shit
number
at a
2.
45
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that
sounded
ASMR.
so good.
There you
Crispy.
go.
Right
Eh,
there.
crisp.
That's
So-
crisp.
Right off the bat, as we pour it into the cup here, we can see the
Beautiful.
nice
Thank you.
gold toned color there to this milkshake IPA. Coconut Pastelito has me curious of how this is going to taste.
It
I,
smells
I love that
It
you said
smells
milkshake.
good, right?
Like,
It does smell good. It's like sweet. But it's
hand
not
it over here to
overpowering.
Hannah.
I was about to say,
Oh, look
Carlos,
at
I'm
that.
a little dry on this side.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you
wait,
wanna,
Bruna is dry all the way on the other end. Hyra, you can have this can.
thank you, Hyro.
Am I gonna preface with the fact that I don't drink liquor, but I'm gonna.
Let's put into consideration here that Hannah does not drink anything but
And
Dr.
this
Pepper.
is very exciting for
Or
all of us to
H2O.
watch her drink.
So watching her drink is always going to be slightly entertaining.
you mean lata?
You need more of a taste. Like you need more.
It
Love
doesn't
it.
taste
Just
like
a little bit
coconut.
more.
Is this coconut?
It's supposed to be coconut, but I can
Just
tell
drink the
you,
whole thing.
I've already tasted it, and it does not taste like coconut.
All right. Cheers.
Amanda, you're gonna be fine. It doesn't taste like coconut.
That doesn't taste like coconut. I know it doesn't.
Wow, but it is sweet though.
Wow, that is delicious.
But
Yeah.
it's
Now-
sweet, but it's not like. Oh my
It's
god!
not
I
like
can't drink
candy.
a whole can sweet. It's like smooth sweet.
smooth sweet, right?
The
Oh my
aftertaste.
nose.
What about the
Sweet.
smell? What do you all smell in this beer?
Oh yeah.
I haven't
it's
smelled
not
or done
citrus.
anything.
Is
You
it a
just drink-
citrus?
You don't. I do smell a slight
Right?
citrusy tone to
I got
it,
the
right?
pastelito.
You got the whole pastelito? The whole pastelito?
No, when I was drinking it and like I took a whiff, like
It does not smell
smelled
like a
pastelito.
it does
yes,
not.
You have to taste and sniff.
At the same time?
At the-
I don't know if I can do that.
I know. I definitely
the
smell
same
the.
time.
There's
The
a slight.
citrus.
Do you smell
floral
like the
scent to it.
bakery?
Ooh, yes.
So you smell like when you walk into a party bakery?
It smells really good.
Does.
It smells citrusy. It doesn't smell like a pastelito.
What, you feel like you walked into a rinconcito latino?
No, not Rinconcito.
Party
Give
City?
me, like,
Party City
Party
is not
City,
a-
party bakery, party bakery. My bad.
What were you saying, Carlos? That it
Just-
has a
Just so everyone
citrusy.
knows we're
It
sharing
definitely
a
has
mic,
a
so
slight citrusy smell to it. I do smell that. I do smell the hoppiness in it also. Because let's put into consideration, this is a IPA, right? For those of
that's
you
why I
listening
like
in that
ooh.
don't know what IPA
This
stands
is really
for,
good.
IPA is Indian Pale Ale. And this is a coconut milkshake Indian Pale Ale with the name Coconut Pastelito. Toasted coconut, lactose, vanilla, and a generous dry hop. This beer boost, I guess is what they meant to write, because this is copy and paste right off the website. A big tropical aroma of peach, pineapple, pastry, and coconut.
Pineapple.
So that's why I don't hate it, because it's an
Don't
IPA.
I don't get
This
the
is why you
pineapple.
actually
I do
like
get the pineapple in the beginning.
Yeah.
No, I don't at all.
I feel like
Not
it
the
hits
peach
me
or the
like
pineapple.
in the middle of my tongue and a bit by my
Maybe
lips.
that's
Like the
the
pineapple just like
sweetness.
bites.
Mm.
That's the sweet from the pineapple.
But I will say this is the first IPA that I've tasted that I actually like. So Carlos, kudos to you. I usually hate them.
Look, another
All right,
first.
all right.
Hannah loves these.
I always
No,
I didn't say I love them. I didn't immediately go,
Which is a
it's
love.
an
Which
IPA.
is points.
Okay, so there's
give
another
points.
beer that Hannah can drink. Perfect.
now
Well-
we know that Hannah can go for a coconut pastelito, coconut milkshake IPA.
There you go. Very
There you
excited.
go.
I'm about to
I
pour the
don't
rest
think-
of it in Carlos's cup, though. So
Don't
You're
tell
about to pour
him.
the rest of mine in my cup?
Oh, here we go.
You could pull the
Mine
rest
is
over
over
Pour
here.
it up.
Don't tell
Pour
them.
it up.
Bro, you on live camera. Look at that. Cross contamination, people.
it's
Look.
okay.
Listen, it's fine.
Listen,
Hannah.
it's
It's
me.
Hannah. She's
Do
clean.
you taste anything else in here?
The
other
Dr.
than
Pepper
coconut?
kills any germs.
When you guys take it in, do you feel anything else as far as the peach or the pineapple? I
don't get those.
See, I already said I got the pineapple.
You got the
The
pineapple?
pineapple hits me like
Amanda
when
just got
I
the
take a sip
pastelito,
of
so you're
it.
not gonna get anything.
She
on
got the
her.
whole pastelito. Amanda got the
The
whole
pastelito
pastelito.
taste is it hits you all over the place. But for me, I taste the pineapple and a bit of the peach, like right in the first sip, right like
Peach,
the middle of
yes.
my tongue.
I definitely feel the peach in the after flavor. All right, because there's that intake flavor as you're taking it in, and then there's that breathe out flavor. All right, so I feel that peach more on the breathe out after I swallow.
Correct. I agree.
Amanda,
It
breathe
leaves
out.
your tongue numb like a peach.
I get
Brief,
that.
Amanda,
And the
brief.
Brief.
The one I still
brief.
can't get is the pineapple.
You can't
Yeah,
get the
pineapple is not
I
coming
got the
through at
peach
all.
the
I'm
end,
just
like
happy
you
I didn't get
said.
any coconut.
Not the pineapple.
No.
It's good. I'm not
Let's
done.
put into consideration here the artwork on this can, man. I love the artwork they went ahead and put onto this can, going with the name Coconut Pastelito.
Look at that V-dub. Ooh,
Look at that old school VW with them
Damn.
good old Miami palm trees.
You know they're coming out with a new electric VW,
yes.
fully electric
I want that.
VW bus,
I'm currently in the market to look for an old
and
school
the
V-dub
front
just to
seats
fix.
turn so you could like play on a little table and stuff.
Okay.
Like pastel colors, beautiful. It was driving on the beach.
Yeah. Oh, really?
By itself or
Well, I
sorry.
All right,
It
man.
was
Let's
on
get
its
back here
own.
to this video.
we're not gonna
Coming
test
back.
me today.
Did a Great Dane come out of it with a bunch of kids?
Again, this is Coconut Pastelito.
Epa.
Question,
From
Carlos.
Beat Culture Beer Co.
What would you pair this with?
If I had to pair this with a food, I would probably go for. I can definitely do some seafood with this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like some grilled shrimp can go well with this.
For sure.
Some fried
Grilled
calamari can
shrimp
go well
definitely
with
would
this.
be great.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel like I can also have this with any other regular food. Burger, hot dog, a steak.
I feel it's
like
very
I'd want it with
tropical.
like a pineapple burger or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's very tropical. I would do it with more like how you said shrimp, pineapple
Shrimp?
burger,
Mm.
seafood for sure,
Seafood for
Shrimp,
sure.
Some pineapple on a skewer and smoke that.
with Cajun seasoning.
Yes, with the Cajun seasoning. Oh,
Oh,
I'm so
there
hungry
you
now.
go. I love how we've already started throwing the food into the equation before we made it to the
Love
barbecue.
I'm always thinking
so
of food.
hungry right now.
Always.
Always.
The chef in the room is trying to pair
The
it.
chef in the room is trying to pair it. That is right, guys. I did forget to mention that we do have a chef in the room on this episode. So that's why the question of what food would I pair this up with came into play, because that was the chef asking me, what do you think this beer goes with?
Food.
Food, no, clearly. Now, let's also put into this scenario for the name being such a, soft sounding name, because when I think of a pastelito, I think of something sweet, right? We are looking at a IPA here that's got 7.5 APV. Wow. So this is not on the lower end of the APV spectrum. This is on the mid and up, right? For those of you listening in that don't understand what APV is, that's the alcohol per volume on the serving. So 7.5% alcohol for this IPA is not bad with the sweetness you kind of get out of it and the smoothness that the beer has as we took it in. Let's see. We may have some questions coming up here, I see.
Now we got some fun replies from people.
All right.
From Maria, we got, look at that.
Of course.
Love to try
It is
all
delicious.
of these during the weekend when we
Oh,
went
yeah.
to purchase them for the show.
That's
Each
right. She was there with me as we tasted these beers.
Uniquely different to please all tastes. And look, Rodrigo even jumped on and said, heck yeah. Agreed with
All right,
Maria.
look at Rodrigo jumping in.
Oh, I agree with Maria too. Pastelito great with pasta, for sure.
Ooh.
Like not
Yeah.
a red pasta.
Oh,
like,
tapas and appetizers.
With a
There's
red
people
pasta
in
or
our
with a
chat
not
right
with
now
a red
going
pasta.
Not with a
I
red
would
pasta.
do like a creamy pasta.
creamy pasta.
Definitely.
Cajun seafood.
Stop.
You with the Cajun.
Cajun seafood
Cajun
pasta.
with anything is amazing.
Cajun.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Anybody else have any other comments on this beer before we move on to the next section here?
Where can we purchase this?
This beer I got directly from the brewery. The brewery is here in Miami. Again, the name of the brewery is Beat Culture Beer Co.
Ooh, I've been wanting to go there.
They
Send me
definitely
home.
have other beers. All of the beers tonight that we'll be tasting in this episode are from Beat Culture Beer Co. But there are other beers that they have there that are also great that I tasted while I was there. And I would recommend anybody who's willing to go taste them to, by all means, go explore because they got some good stuff.
Agreed.
Right.
100%.
So while we taste out this coconut patalito beer, let's move on to the camping section here of tonight's episode. A camp gear recommendation for any family members willing to go out on a camping trip. Two people here. My wife hidden in the corner over there, not on the mic, and Amanda right here to my right have experienced already this accessory in play. This is a 12 by 10 foot canopy with a screened area. It's a sun shelter for during the day. It's got UV guard. UPF of 50 plus sun protection. It's bug proof if you put up the screens and you can zip up the zippers. You can go ahead and put your food right there on the table. You don't got to worry about the flies baptizing your meal. It's got comfort grips on the grips as you pop it open. It states here that it's a 3-minute setup. I can tell you it's not a 3-minute setup because I tried to set it up the first time. Under 3 minutes. It is not 3 minutes.
Did it tell you how many people you needed to set up? Maybe that was
That part of the instructions I may have not read.
Yeah.
Maybe if I would have been with 3
You had
people,
Josh.
it
It
would have
probably been the
If you had
3
Josh, it'd be a lot,
Right.
quicker.
But it was definitely a interesting setup as I was trying to put it up together, and we do have it up there on the screen. That is how it looks. It's 10 feet by 12 feet. It can fit a good sized picnic table right underneath it. And then if you close up the zippers, you got bug free space to be chilling under the shade.
All I
while you
see
have
is
dinner.
chancletas being thrown.
No, that was
bringing it
from last episode. But I remember those
Oh,
chancletas.
for sure.
All right, that
See,
was from last episode.
That's letting you know we throwing those poisonous darts at you. Those poisonous
There it
chancletas
is.
before we throw.
There we go.
There we
That's
go.
the
There
canopy.
we go.
So as you can see, there is a couple camping chairs on the canopy. Fits.
That's gorgeous.
As far as
It
the
does.
highest number of people I put under it on the last trip, I would say it was about 6 of us.
Wow.
6 to 7 of us under the canopy.
There
with
was
no-
Really?
Yeah,
No.
there was a decent amount of us under there. And in my honest review, it was great. The last time we went camping without you, that was the one thing I wish we would have taken from you.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
So definitely recommend 12 by 10 back
Definitely need
home
it.
screen canopy sun shelter with instant setup. This is from Coleman.
Good, bro.
So the Coleman 10 by 12 by 10
Speaking of
foot
camping.
back home screen canopy.
Stop.
As far as its
I know.
retail price,
Wow.
you're gonna find this anywhere
I know.
between $199 and about $265 for this canopy, depending where you buy it from. All right, I'm ready for my second beer. I don't know about you.
I've been ready.
I'm ready for
Um,
4.
I'm ready for that.
You ready for 4? No, I'm ready for the second one. So
I'm
let's.
ready for a higher percentage.
You missed a few numbers, Amanda. It's 2, 3, then 4.
What are you talking about?
Ira said he was ready for the 4th beer, but Bruno's
Oh,
like,
Hyro. Sorry,
Yes.
Hyro. I'm talking shit. I'm so sorry.
You are.
It's
All
okay. They're
right.
one person because they're one mic.
Ooh.
So.
There,
You can always talk
you
shit
see,
about
you
me.
guys
We
are
good.
combined because you're one mic.
Oh, this is the one that's gonna
We're
send
one
Amanda
mic.
to the
We're
bathroom.
one
This
mic,
is-
one mic.
Me and Bruna. Okay,
Colada.
both lactose intolerant. Thank you very much.
I trained my stomach very well though, so
I
This-
think
this is the
mine will be
colada
fine.
one.
Like I haven't had any dairy today.
I'll probably get home and you're not gonna hear from me, but at least while we're in the studio.
We'll
He's trained
ask
very
Josh
well.
tonight what he thinks about me
We'll
having all
see.
these beers.
We'll see.
Josh is also gonna review the beers.
Josh is gonna
But
So-
the after effects.
Josh's After Effects. All right. Anyways,
hit us.
moving on to beer number 2
Yep.
here. Beer number 2 is a new category of beer we're bringing into this podcast because I haven't brought this category in on any of the prior episodes yet. The name of this beer is Colada Racing Stout, meaning it is a stout.
It's a dark.
It's a dark beer.
Oh, this
Yep.
is the one I'm
It's
scared
the
of.
stouts of stouts.
An imperial stout with cold brewed Parla coffee, dark roast beans, vanilla, and a touch of milk sugar. So let's see how this beer
Oh.
tastes. Because I've already tasted this beer, and I can tell you that I would definitely have this beer with almost anything I would eat. And you know that most of my meals are land crawlers.
And barbecued.
Smoked for a decent amount of time. All right, so let's get beer number 2 into the
This was
equation
a
here.
personal choice of mine too.
Hey, look,
I haven't chosen. I
Josh
just chose.
is in
I
the
saw the
chat,
name and
so
said
is
I wanted
Austin.
this.
Hi,
Oh.
guys.
My
Yeah.
Josh
Austin's also in the
jumped
chat.
into the chat here. I see
Beer.
it. Beer. 100%.
I mean, he could have been here, but he chose not to be.
Oof.
I know for a fact he got out on time.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah,
Just
just
saying.
shade
not to
him
throw
a
anyone
little
out
bit.
there.
Hi, Josh.
Oh,
So just so we can get this beer here in front of the camera for you guys.
Oh,
that is-
a colada.
That's a colada.
That's
Matches
pure colada.
its name.
Wow.
100%.
that actually looks like a colada.
Wow.
With the little foam on
is-
Oh my God,
straight up.
the
Tener pumita.
La
Bueno.
espumita is
Wow.
perfect.
The foam that we're referring to here is the head, right? There is definitely some head on top of the beer.
Oh.
Let me.
This is the one that's gonna scare me.
That is your prior use cup. Put
it has
it
a
on
head?
that side of the box,
Okay,
so I know what cups here are clean.
got
There
it.
you go.
You know,
Put
it's,
this
it's
one
like
on that
you.
side too.
Put a little
You're
bit
in the
though.
middle of your day. You need a
little
little
sippy.
coladita.
Put a little itty
Ahí
bitty
va,
for me,
ahí viene.
Carlos. Because I know this one I'm probably not
So-
gonna like.
This literally looks like the coffee I had today during work. If I really look at it, as far as how it looks,
Oh no, this is the
Um,
one I'm scared
but it
of.
is a stout. It is not a.
I believe in you. You're gonna
All right.
like
You got
this.
this, baby.
This is the one I'm scared
Take it
of.
like a shot, like a colada, Hannah.
For it
Oh my
being
gosh,
a.
yeah.
Why is
Take
everybody
it like a
staring at
shot.
me?
Everyone's like doing it for you. That's it.
You're the real review.
You're the one here
Yes,
that
Hannah
never
is
drinks beer, so I'm
drinking. This
curious
is
what you're gonna say.
amazing. We've all been waiting for this moment.
Ooh, that face
And
says
now
it
it's
all.
documented.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh,
it
there's
finally
a-
It
hit.
tastes like coffee.
Oh, so why are you making the face?
So what you
Because
making the face?
I don't
She
like
doesn't like
coffee.
coffee.
You're Hispanic. You like coffee.
Oh.
Dale. Pour it.
No, otro vaso.
What? Oh.
Whoa. Here, just give Bruno my cup.
Give Bruno hers.
Yeah, give Bruno my
Pass a little
cup.
sippy cup.
Thank you.
Give Bruno my cup.
Pass the
Ow, my
sippy cup.
finger.
Here, yours.
My finger. Thank you.
I'm gonna steal like
Hand this over to Bruno.
Thank you.
Yes, I can. Bruno,
What?
take my finger. And then.
Watch the fingies.
I don't like coffee.
Thank you. Thank you. Watch
don't
the
like coffee?
fingies.
Or
All
beer.
right, cheers,
Or
guys.
beer.
Cheers.
Hannah-
Pa arriba,
Hannah-
pa abajo, pa
Ajá.
centro,
Throw,
pa
par, and throw.
Hey,
You're
well,
right.
we still gotta be on a hunt for that Dr. Pepper beer. We have to find a beer that tastes like Dr. Pepper.
It smells like green
Wow.
beans.
I would
It's
definitely. Oh
delicious.
my god, I can definitely taste a colada. In.
What do you guys think about this beer?
literally tastes like iced coffee. Like
Like
I
a
have
cold
one of those-
brew.
I have one of those like cold taps. at
Like a cold
work.
brew.
It literally tastes like cold brew. Like it's
Get into the mic.
perfect.
Like when I was at the brewery
How
this past
intimate.
weekend with my mother, my wife, and a friend of my mother's, the specialist there at the brewery named Gabriel helped me out with selecting what beers he would recommend because I had already been to this place before. And based on the prior beers that I had already tasted, I wanted to see what they had that may have tasted new from what I had tasted there before. All right. So when he told me Colada Racing Stout, I started laughing because Jairo had already asked to
Yeah,
try this beer out on this
I
experience.
saw the name alone, and just for how many coladas, like I don't drink them, and every once in a while I have had a colada
Right.
with you. And it's not that I hate coffee; it's just don't laugh, stop, shut up.
No, sorry, I'm reading the comments.
Yeah, the
Oh.
comments are
Oh,
amazing.
it's more comments. I think you make fun of me.
No,
Comments are amazing.
sorry. I was reading the comments because they're kind of funny.
do this?
Yeah, sorry, they're funny.
That's all right,
But-
Rodrigo. When I find a Dr. Pepper beer, I'll let you know. I do know that there is a
I definitely
Mountain
want to
Dew
go for a
beer.
hunt for this.
That sounds disgusting.
I do know there's
It
a Mountain
wasn't
Dew
so
beer
bad.
out there, but
The mountain beer? The Mountain Dew beer?
No,
Yeah.
they're talking about Dr. Pepper.
No, the Mountain Dew that he was referring to was
definitely
actually
would
really
love to
good.
have a Dr.
there's a
Pepper
beer out there that was
We have one
made
at home.
by a brewer. The beer itself is called "I'm Not Your Father's Mountain Ale,"
Oh, I've had that multiple times.
and I haven't been able to find that beer ever again for a minute.
Really?
And I've looked at Total Wine, I've looked online, I've gone around, and I can't find "I'm Not Your Father's Mountain Ale."
Damn.
You Amazon it. Amazon.
I normally
has
got it at
everything.
Target.
You normally got it at Target? I'm gonna have to check out Target because I haven't seen "I'm
I'll
Not
check
Your
out
Father's
Target right
Mountain Ale" in
That's a fun one to show.
In a
'cause
minute.
It's like
Yeah.
green.
It
It
that
looks
one I
just
did.
It
Just
looks
like
like
the
Dr.
soda.
Pepper.
The
Yeah.
beer is
Mountain.
green.
Yeah, because
The beer
it's
is green.
Mountain Dew.
It's Mountain Dew,
It's-
bro.
you
it's
guys
literally-
lost me.
it's
It
literally
tastes like
Mountain
Mountain Dew.
Wait, is that the one that Josh bought the other?
No, that was Mountain Dew's
Mountain Dew's beer.
seltzer.
That's new Mountain Dew seltzer, and it
So
tastes
it's different.
it's different, and it
tastes.
tastes so much
Seltzer?
better than
What
that.
the-
Listen, I will stick to to beer.
Well, I like
this,
seltzers, but that's
not-
like Mountain Dew seltzer. That sounds too
Yeah,
much.
it's called.
To be honest, it's not that
hard
bad.
Mountain Dew, something like that.
Yeah, it tastes like
it's
Sprite.
literally
The Mountain Dew
Spicy
beer
Sprite.
wasn't bad,
Como
but I want to
Sprite.
try to find a Dr. Pepper
Spicy.
one.
Vamos a coger Sprite.
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 Un poquito Sprite.
It's spicy
Well, no,
Sprite.
you know, if you're talking about abuelita is quiero un Mountain Dew.
Un
Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew.
Oh. They can't say Mountain Dew.
Carlos,
So
Josh
it
will
looks
probably
like
like
people are coming in to hunt on the chat. Like they want to sign up for the Dr. Pepper beer, which I'm all about this.
This could be a
Let's go
hunt.
find it.
I
could
see
be a
that
hunt.
there's people up there for
Like Rodrigo's
sure.
about this.
But I
Let's
can tell Josh is saying I can drink colada all day long.
Shorty Amy doesn't
He
like
does.
beer.
He
All right.
does. He has like 3 coladas a day, and they're like the ones that you share with people.
Does he take toilet paper in his truck too?
I
Or?
fucking hope so. I don't know what he does, but I mean,
Yo, man, you get
3 full coladas.
all right.
every day.
Here's a little camping trip. You get a
Yeah,
5-gallon bucket at Home Depot.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
Your 5-gallon
No.
bucket is about $3.90. That's $4.
No.
Now you go to the pool store
Get a
and you
pool
buy one
noodle.
of these spaghetti
Get a
strings.
full noodle.
One of those pool noodles.
Ah, so your ass can be comfy. Got
So
it.
now you get a
Yeah.
knife and you roll that knife right down the center of your pool noodle, only
Oh,
on
your
one
what?
side.
Your pool noodle.
Your
Your
pool
pool
noodle.
noodle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your pool noodle.
Okay.
And that's only on one side. Don't let the knife go all the way across because now
It's
you're
also the
cutting
same way
thing in
Carlos
two.
makes hot dogs. He cuts it right through the middle.
I,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this sounded too much, man. Just
And then-
let it go.
now
Now
you
let it
have-
go. Get out of here, vamos.
Now you have made an entrance to the pool noodle and you can put it right around the edge of the bucket. Now
You
you
can
got
just
yourself
hover.
a portable toilet.
or
Just hover.
All right.
I think like Dick's Sporting Goods sells like the seat that goes on top of it.
I'm trying to save y'all a
The
penny.
last time we went camping,
Yeah, I'm trying
our
to save y'all a
friends
penny.
literally had that 5-gallon bucket with the toilet seat on top, and what they did is they got cat litter.
Oh.
Like animals, you see? Not in my
Okay, but
country.
it didn't smell. I mean, I
It
walked to the
didn't
bathroom,
smell.
but it
Or
didn't
you can
smell.
just
Like
go
I
to
walked
like a
into their
7-Eleven
tent.
Or you could
or a
just not
McDonald's.
When
shit
you're
in the
camping
woods.
in the middle of nowhere,
I will shit in the middle of the woods. As
I
well.
was shit in the middle of the woods.
Yo,
That's-
if that's a
that's
solution
what
for
I
you,
think.
then
It's like,
fine.
yo,
I'll give you a
I'm not
camping
here
shovel.
to grab no bucket. I'm just like
Carlitos,
dig
have
my
you ever
hole,
tried
take
the
my
bucket
shit,
though?
go
It's
on with my
easier
life.
Yeah.
for men,
You,
okay?
you've done the
A lot
bucket
easier
Done the
for
bucket.
men.
and the
I'm
pool noodle
sure
and all.
he's done a bucket.
Pool noodle and all.
Look at his face.
I would believe
But
it.
isn't like
I
a
believe
bucket
it.
harder for women?
Why would
Why would it be harder?
They sit on a
That's it.
toilet.
Hold up,
That's what
hold
it is,
up.
like-
Wait,
Hyro,
I can squat.
why?
Explain.
Okay.
Now I want to know.
Oh, we're getting into this. Hold on.
Yeah, no, hold up. Finish your shot. Finish your shot.
Finish your colada.
And then Hyro, please explain
Okay.
how it will be harder for women.
Wow.
Will the bucket tip?
It's like because everyone's talking like sitting. I was like, "Yo, this squat." And I was like, "I'm talking to squatting with hand," and everyone else is like, "No, but what is it?" I was like, "But why? Like what? Like just squat."
Bro, if it was
You
up to
squat
me,
already?
I'll just
Women
dig
do
a
Dig a
hole.
whole squat.
I'll just dig a whole squat, take a shit, bury the
Well,
turd.
listen.
But apparently, it's kind of hard to like sit on the bucket.
Listen.
Nobody
I don't
said
wanna-
that it was
I don't-
hard.
I feel like I'd fall off a
I
bucket.
just choose not to sit on a
Especially-
bucket.
especially-
annoying.
listen.
It's annoying.
If the
That's my
bucket has
thing.
cat
Oh,
litter,
okay. No, I heard.
It's
I
a
thought it was-
choice. Not that we can. It's a
choice.
choice.
listen, if the bucket has cat litter
Yeah.
and it weighs it down, then yes. But if it's an empty bucket, you could tip that
Okay,
over.
Yes, I'll take that.
You can
I'll give
tip an
that
empty
one. I'll
bucket.
give you that one.
Bro,
Okay.
the thing is 18 inches in diameter. How are you going to tilt it over?
You could tip an empty bucket, Carlos, very easily.
While you're sitting on it?
Yes.
Coño.
That thing
Well-
rocking, dude. You're in there like
See, I've sat in one just to like.
When you have
it's
the
not
dingle
being
hopper,
funny and
the
nice. Not
dingle,
about this.
the dingleberry,
hopper, don't
the
call it
dingleberry,
that.
See, this is why I never use buckets.
It's my new beer, Dingle Hopper.
dingleberry.
Hold up.
Dingle
Let's go up the questions here. What?
Oh,
there's,
comments,
uh,
the comments.
New bucket challenge.
I like
Oh
that.
no!
I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
drink the colada all day long.
New
Oh,
bucket
Sign me up
challenge.
for
That's
Dr.
fine.
Pepper beer.
No. Next.
Yo, that's the
There
third
would
Dr.
be no-
Pepper beer. We gotta locate this.
We need to find a
We
Dr.
need to
Pepper.
find
Well,
it.
we're gonna find. We're gonna.
It can't be root beer beer. It has to be a Dr. Pepper
Dr.
beer.
Pepper. Like they gotta mix all the.
Carlos,
flavors
I got
together.
you a
know
beer
what? I got
maker.
this.
Make some
You do.
Dr. Pepper beer, bro.
You did get me a beer maker. I need to try making a Dr. Pepper beer.
There you go.
If you get a Mountain Dew beer
A my
or
Dew.
a Dr. Pepper beer,
A
you
Mr.
need to
Doctor.
drink the whole fucking can.
I drank the Mountain Dew one.
I want to
He was a
physically
witness.
see you drink the whole can.
He was
I-
a
I
witness.
ain't
He
gonna
was
lie.
there.
Because I poured the
All they're saying is they
Mountain
just
Dew
want to
beer
witness for you drinking the Dr.
into
Pepper
her
beer. That's
Yeti
all.
cup without
The whole
telling
thing.
Josh
her
says he
anything.
can't find it online. This guy's already on a manhunt. He's gonna spend the next 2 weeks trying to find this for you. Bet.
I did.
Or
do
we
a
can
hunt
make it.
for the.
Or
I
we can
poured the
make
Mountain
it.
Dew beer into her cup,
food poisoning?
and I didn't tell her anything. And I just gave her, hey, I brought some Mountain Dew. I gave her the Mountain Dew beer.
But
I
when I
think
give you
the-
something to the drink, you question it.
Yeah, because it's you. You probably put something in it.
Do it.
And
Probably knock me out.
We're gonna get sued.
and
This is how the.
But anyways,
no
let-
one
let-
ever.
let's
Bring
bring
it
it
back.
I didn't.
Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back to this
All right.
Colada Racing Stout.
Yeah,
back to
All right.
Colada Racing.
Yeah, we went all the way to
Colada
dumping
racing.
in buckets.
What do you think about the can?
I like it. It's
see.
very
Simple is
but I
nicer.
like the fact that the little racing has it and the colada has the extra energy symbol.
It has
thing.
colors and it
Caffeine
looks
equals
nice.
It's so pretty. It's aesthetically
It's pretty. It is.
Now, I do love
Joking
how
aside.
they put on the bottom of Colada Racing, they put caffeine and gasoline.
pleasing. No, not gasoline.
But it's in
Gasolina.
Spanish. It's in Spanish.
Say it right.
I'm translating it first.
Say it right.
So when you look at the can and you look at the logo, Hannah's putting it there back in front of the camera.
Yeah.
You got number 1, and then it says Colada Racing, cafeína y gasolina.
Y gasolina.
I don't know how I feel about a lightning strike into the fluid though.
that
Lightning strike in your. Wait, what?
You
There's
see
a
the-
lightning
you see the
strike
little
into-
lightning bolt.
Little
straight
lightning
to the
bolt.
colada?
Wepa.
Oh, that
That
is
thing-
so cute.
If that thing got gasolina, that thing is about to blow up.
Hey, we in Miami.
But
man.
that might be
Dame
a side
la
effect of
gasolina.
the what's going to happen in your stomach.
Oh.
You usually choose beers that have like really cool like designs.
Bustelo, you know, the coffee.
I didn't really pay too much attention to the design when I went to the brewery because they just brought it to me in a tasting cup, so I didn't get to see the can.
Because I like the other one too.
The other
one
one,
we did before.
the other one was fancy. I like the little Volkswagen, van
Beep, beep
with the palm trees
car.
in the back.
Yeah, that was nice.
Beep, beep.
Bustelo Supreme beer.
I really
Yo,
like
Yo,
I'd hit some of Butelo Supreme.
I would try that out if that
Is
beer
it?
actually exists. Find that. How?
Google it. Patent it.
Hannah's a secret code. What?
I don't know if it
Oh,
actually
the
says
secret
like
code.
Bustelo Supreme beer is like a
That's-
real thing or if we should make one.
That the caps lock just says we need to make one.
Or he found one and he's about to spend $100 on it.
Yeah,
He would.
I got the secret code.
Thank
He
you.
would.
You see,
He would.
would.
Knowing Josh, he would.
Oh my god, the anxiety kicks
We're
in
gonna
right
talk about
now.
this later.
That's
Yo,
my
our-
secret
our
code
chat
with
is popping
Angel.
off, man. We need
I
more
don't know
people
who
on
this
this
angel
chat.
kid is, but I'm gonna find him.
Make it. Oh, he wants to make it.
Oh, he wants to make it.
That's
Okay.
our secret code.
boy.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Bustelo
That
Can
seems
you-
like more of like an excitement to make.
Can I say
It's
something
like,
real
let's
quick?
do this.
What's up?
Josh, you can take off the cap locks. You don't have to.
I think he's just really excited.
It's not broken.
Carlos, with the
I hope
beer
you know
thing,
this
you
is the
make the
next conversation that we have
Bustelo
for the
beer
next
and you make the Dr. Pepper beer.
Dr. We got to figure out how to make
You're
that
welcome.
Dr.
Oh my
Pepper
god,
beer.
that's
I'm
the
really
next
curious of that
podcast. We
Dr.
should
Pepper.
make the Dr. Pepper beer.
Physically here in
That
the
shit takes too
studio.
long.
No,
It's
but
a-
then
you-
like a couple podcasts later,
Going back to
bring
this,
it in.
going back to this Colada Racing Stout here real quick.
This is where we die.
Bro, I'm right outside.
This Colada Racing Stout is at 10%.
He's fighting you, bro. Angel's fighting you.
You know what? It
So-
doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't feel like a 10% beer.
No.
You know?
10?
10%.
It's 10%.
Really? I'm gonna put it down.
Right? It's a 10% beer.
Just drink it.
Oh. And for a stout, first it tastes real smooth for a stout.
It
Because
does.
there are
does,
some stouts
yes.
out there that are pure,
Hit you hard.
hits you real hard, pure chocolate or pure coffee bean.
No, the second you smell it, that's it.
But this one I feel was very smooth from the moment that I started tasting it. And that's, other than Hyro selecting it as one of the potential beers for this episode,
Good job.
I went ahead and
Epa.
brought it in. You know?
It's just I saw it and I was just like, Porata. Colada Racing.
Colada Racing.
We're done. End conversation.
Make the soda
This
first
guy
so
is
you can
looking-
get the 23 flavors and then use that to make the beer.
Oh.
My husband's gonna make this beer.
Ah.
You're
Well,
gonna
see,
go
I
home,
already-
Amanda,
so I've
and
looked
he's gonna
up
have a
before.
whole concoction in
No,
there.
I've looked
he's
up
about
before the
to buy,
23
like, a
flavors
beer
of Dr.
making kit
Pepper.
and
So you just have to get those
everything,
in the
23
back.
flavors,
Expect
put
it.
them in the beer,
I'm
and
not
there,
okay.
boom, you got
You
Dr.
should-
Pepper beer.
Interesting. We're
Mm.
gonna recap on that.
Yeah,
later.
Yeah, I
Carlos,
like, I
you're
like that
in
idea.
I am in trouble. I can tell I'm already in trouble.
Your merch is going to be Dr. Pepper
Anyways.
beer.
So much trouble.
Moving forward here, I'm gonna move forward to the next beer. The next beer also is a stout. This stout is called Sidetracked. I tasted this stout and I really took my time in thinking about what I tasted because I had not read the description.
Do you want me to read
So we're gonna be like sidetracked like we
Um,
were like a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, we'll be sidetracked after we taste this one.
I'm ready for it.
As I was looking at the beer, as I was tasting it, the guy brought me the beer and I was smelling the beer and I was like, man, this smells familiar. This smells like something I've drank before and I don't know what it is. All right. And as I started then smelling into the aroma again and thinking about what's in that beer, you can definitely, it's a stout without a doubt. But then
That
I
rhymes. I
looked
love
up the description. And when I looked up the description, I was like, no wonder I've smelled something in this beer before because that thing's got my favorite bourbon in it.
Oof.
Ooh, yeah.
Oof, say less.
So when I read the description, this is Sidetracked from Beat Culture Beer Co. And it's a 13-month Buffalo Trace, barrel-aged stout treated with mounds of toasted coconut.
Mounds of toasted
coconut. We're coming
So
back.
I'm guessing we're getting a little coconut touch to it on top of that buffalo taste flavor. But the buffalo trace flavor for sure was something that I picked up on it as soon as I tasted it. All right. So let's get this beer out here so we can start pouring.
I definitely need some of this. You know, I love me some Buffalo Trace too.
Oh, what a pretty bottle.
That's
My
a pretty
cup
bottle. Now, before
is
I pop
empty.
this open,
Amanda,
let me
get her cup over there.
put this here in front
Thank
of
you,
the
Jenny.
camera. I need to pull this way further back.
No, we don't have to save the.
There we
save The
go.
planet.
Oh,
Clean.
oh.
Okay.
Did it freeze? Oh,
No.
no, we
I
good.
think
We
you're
still
good.
live. Let me
You're
move
good.
my finger because I'm covering the entire top.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to just move this back?
If you could
Yeah,
move
here.
the camera back, that'd be awesome.
I got it.
We got a few
Ooh, there we
cups
go.
right here.
Wait.
There we go.
Do you want it
All
more?
right.
Or I think that's good, right?
I think that's good. You
That's
can
a-
see that
that's
it's
a stout.
that's a stout.
That
That
is a
looks like
stout.
fancy wine bottle.
It looks like a fancy wine bottle, but it's a stout.
It's
Alright.
a stout.
Closer for the label.
Yeah. I want to see
Yes, it was a little pricey. Not dramatically pricey, but it was a little pricey for, the typical beer you're used to buying. It's not a $8, it's not a $7 beer. It was more around a $30 beer.
the. What?
$30
Oh my
For
God.
that
I can
bottle?
see why not take one like this.
You can see why my wife
$30.
$30, but it is
That means you definitely need to purchase it.
All right, we're taking this whole thing, guys.
No,
Money's
we're
worth.
we're taking little sips.
So we're
and
gonna
then
take little
returning
sips.
it.
What's the
Now-
percentage on
Saying
this?
that it was broken.
Fill up a
You
little
take
bit of
little
red
sips. I'll chug
wine.
yours.
No, so we can
The-
return the
Wax it
$30.
back on.
The
Yeah, right.
alcohol percentage on this one is 10.5. So it's not that far off from Colada Racing Stout.
Okay.
But Sidetrack is a BA stout. It's 10.5%. As I read already, it's the 13-month Buffalo Trace barrel aged stout, treated with mounds of toasted coconut. So let's see what we taste in this beer as we pop it open. Let me start cutting some wax here and popping this beer lid
With his trusty.
with my everyday carry
Kershaw.
pocket knife. Kershaw.
Has to be Kershaw. Come on.
Has to be Kershaw.
Sponsor.
Exactly.
If
You
If
know,
Kershaw wants to
I
sponsor,
am not sponsored by Kershaw,
but
guys.
if they want
But
to,
if they want to
Technically,
sponsor
hit it
me,
up.
you know,
that'll be
Get
another
awesome. I
culture
would've
all
loved-
knife. You know,
Oh, Kershaw!
my God.
Kershaw!
Hello.
Two different Kershaw
Represent.
knives in this
Double
episode.
Kershaw.
All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Fancy.
I have-
Listen, not sponsored, but if they
Oh,
want
look
to.
at that. We got three Kershaws.
we got
Three
Kershaws.
Kershaws.
Watch out.
Wait, hold on.
Can you see yours?
Oh, he's so funny. Yeah. It's a Walmart version. It's a Walmart version.
Oh, that's a Walmart version. Never mind. That's a box cutter.
Back of the house.
Good night.
Back at the house.
Back of the
Oh,
house.
beautiful. I have a thing for
Where
women.
did that sponsor voice come from? It came from Bruna.
Me. This is me.
Wait, this wax is pretty
Sponsor.
tough onto this lid. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruna,
my
stop,
God.
Amanda, stop being weird.
I'm not being weird. I'm testing it out.
She's testing it out.
On her skin.
Beautiful.
Oh,
This is another
Can I see the
side
wax
of the
Carla?
podcast.
This is
All right, so the
Wow.
bottle is officially open. Hannah's
should
got
be
the
allowed
lid
on
over there. I got the wax
Oh.
off the top. Popped open the cap.
I
my
think
God,
everything's so much
vibrating.
more fancy when they put a
It liked
wax
me.
sleeve on it.
Well, what do you got?
Well, eso.
Oh, I thought you meant the knife. I was like, I don't think it has a smell.
I smelled the cap.
No, don't tome la botella todavía.
I know.
Because I woke up myself.
We gotta serve.
Dude,
I'm
it
not that
smells
bright, Hyro.
so good. Like, I'm actually excited.
I'm all looks, no brain.
It's
I smelled the cap.
Stop, man.
Did you say you smelled the cat?
I smelled the cap.
Cap.
And
Because
it's
of the
wrong.
bourbon that it was, the bourbon barrels that it was
And
put
that's-
into for
smells
13 months.
delicious. That
So-
smells like I'm gonna get fucked up on it.
Oh, well, bring it over here.
That sounds
I'm
like
waiting.
a high roll time.
Oh my God, look how black it is.
This is
That's not.
That's what she said.
it is definitely black. I ain't gonna lie.
And I know you're not used to it, but
Look how dark this is.
Pasa para allá.
God.
Look how
Pasa para allá.
dark. Look how dark this
No,
is.
I can't look through.
Look how you can't look through it. I cannot see Carlos.
Even hold this light. Berna, que vaya con Dios. Dale.
There's-
mija.
there
You
is no
can't
God
see
in this
Carlos.
one.
Half
This
cups
beer.
on these because,
Yeah,
as you
that's
see, we
not
got one
half
bottle.
cup,
oh my God, it smells like Malta.
Ooh, I'm not gonna taste it then.
Yeah.
Leave that one there.
Sponsor about to come up. What happened?
good.
You don't
Who's
want
missing?
it?
Who's missing?
I thought I was trying to.
Amanda, you missing? All right,
I'm the
here.
last person.
What do you mean?
Heido first.
Oh my
last.
God.
Heido first. Last.
Higher for last.
Heido for last.
I'm gonna put the beer bottle back over here, right next to the
Dark
color of
doesn't
the beer.
even start
It's great.
to describe the darkness
great.
in this beer.
Look, we already started
It's great,
tasting this.
Carlos.
We couldn't even
It's great.
wait.
Dude,
What do you say,
I'm
Santa?
scared to taste it.
Let's hear the critiquing first from Hannah. Because
All
Hannah,
right, Hannah.
let's put into the
So-
equation she does
Hannah
not
is-
drink beer.
With your
You're trying to get the tannins out of it.
It doesn't taste like a beer. It tastes like a bourbon or a whiskey. Like so,
Okay.
I think that's why I'm like, because
But taste it again. I want to see it.
Nobody saw it, Hannah. You have to do it.
Oh
again.
yeah. Oh yeah.
There
Oh,
we
yeah.
go. You on camera?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm
I feel like you
satisfied.
spit that back in the
No,
cup. You
baby,
didn't
No,
take that
she
in.
did not. I was watching her like, aha.
It
I didn't
also-
blink.
it also like, and this might be the not me drinking alcohol thing, is that this one actually burns going down the throat versus like a beer doesn't burn.
It's probably you not being an alcoholic. Like
Yeah.
The rest of us.
But it just, to me, there's a little bit more of a burn than the
Than the other
beers
ones.
than the other ones.
All right. Let's see.
So to me, there's more of a burn.
Cheers, Bruna.
Cheers, viewers.
And
I want to see what you all say after you taste this.
there's, you see, there's
First
a
of all,
burn.
there's no burn. What the fuck?
There's a burn.
There's no burn, but it tastes like
I was gonna say there
dirty
is
bean
no
water.
burn, but it's dark.
it's like very, yeah. I taste the bourbon in it definitely, and I'm a fan of it, but I don't like the beer
I
aspect.
think it's yes. I think it's the mix of it.
Yeah,
It's the
the
mix
combination
of,
of both of them is like a syrup, like a
The-
maple.
Oh my god!
Maple.
Yes.
So
Ooh, a
It's like
maple,
that
yes.
consistency,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Yes. I was trying to figure out what that was, so I sipped it again, and I was like, it's like that.
maple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Maple.
It's like thick,
Okay.
right?
Like a maple syrup.
Is that the ooh no?
Put this with some
and I'm curious
meatballs.
because there is a beer in my wish
It doesn't
list.
taste alcoholic either. Though.
There is a beer in my wish list to taste down the road in the future that I have never tasted. And it is called snake venom. And that same description, how you ladies are saying right now, what you taste, is kind of what I picked up from another podcast that I listened to. And they kind of described it just like that.
Maple.
That it was very syrupy. It was not carbonated in any way because that
Yeah,
beer is.
It wasn't.
It's you don't feel the carbonation in this one.
at all.
All right, let me go ahead and retaste.
You gotta
this,
take a little sippy sippy.
Let me
worth
retaste this
$30.
because the last time I tasted this was 5 days ago.
Amanda, it's worth $30. That's it. You gotta
Well,
drink
I
it.
gotta say, so I'm gonna jump into the chats right now. So right now, Austin is calling whatever we're drinking expo markers again.
It's darker.
So
than that.
we're back to. It's not even darker. This is smell of stuff.
Permanent
the
marker.
I
expo
hate
marker
you.
is the
I
name
hate
of
you, Austin. I hate
really
you, Austin.
strong stuff.
I can feel the darn expo marker now that
You
you
can feel the-
reminded me of the expo marker.
Background, please.
All right.
And then I think we're a little backtrack because there's a lot of messages
background,
here.
background. So Austin was in our prior episode, which will soon be launching this upcoming weekend, and we were trying a beer
It's okay.
that was called Sazón Tropical from Vesa Sur. Sazón Tropical is also a barrel-aged beer. It was their beer called Arroz con Mango barrel-aged inside a wine barrel. And when Austin tasted this beer, his face immediately was like, oh, yeah. And then I was like, so Austin, what are you tasting that beer? And he's like, the first thing that came to my mind was an expo marker. And me and Hyra look at it like, expo marker.
Why would you know what that tastes like?
Well,
It smells like.
Like,
Smells like.
Oh,
So,
smells.
it-
Okay.
there's that
I'm
flavor.
thinking taste, and I'm like, why would you
Smell.
know that?
well, there is that flavor you get in your
Smell.
mouth too when you take a good sniff of an expo marker. You know?
Why
Yeah,
would you
that-
take a good sniff of an expo marker?
Because they
Okay,
smell
we
good.
all have.
Carlos,
We
you
all
shoving,
have-
you
smell
shoving
good.
expo
It's right next to
What
markers
the
are
in
you
your
so
gasoline.
nose?
light? I'm not
Huh?
a
I think we
sniffer.
froze.
I'm not a
I'm a
sniffer.
chugger.
You literally just had 4 people right now say like, yeah, we all sniffed the expo marker.
So am I? I'm frozen too? Yeah, it's all good. He'll switch cameras though. I'm freezing in a minute.
And then
Hannah's
we
face
got a
discusses
couple of
the
people like, wait,
perfect.
hold on.
But I don't mind this beer. I can drink this beer.
Where's that sponsor voice coming from?
It doesn't really feel like a beer though. That's the thing that throws me off.
Well, it's because I'm also thinking about the bourbon flavor I feel in the back of it.
No, I feel.
I would cook with it. I wouldn't.
Ooh, cooking with it maybe like a barbecue,
Yes.
like something smoked, like to bring in that flavor.
yeah.
But I can't drink it. Yeah,
What-
I
what-
agree with Bruna. I can't drink it. It has to be bourbon or beer, like
Pick one.
or maybe have like more carbonation, like a beer has.
No, I
don't
think that
know.
would have
It was
ruined
just-
it.
I felt like it was way too smooth.
I think that's what I like the most about it.
I also don't like dark beers.
Well, I can
So maybe
see.
I'm biased.
Okay.
I can see
But
that
I like the
it's
colada
like
thing. So I mean,
The
I don't know at
colada's
this
good.
point.
But the colada stout
think-
was actually interesting because the
I think
colada
it was the
stout
bourbon
was
that
really
really
smooth
threw
for
me
a stout.
off.
It was. I like the
Yeah.
colada a lot more than this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Definitely.
Another round of colada, please.
I like the colada. I like this
We
one
got more.
Not gonna say, but you know your boy loves some bourbon, whiskey,
Oh, I know you
anything
do.
with that flavor. Mm.
But I would
Yeah.
pick Amanda. Beer, bourbon. Choose one.
No,
Choose one
bourbon.
identity.
Bourbon.
I'm kidding.
Bourbon for
Just
sure.
kidding.
Choose
Controversial.
one identity, bourbon.
Like
Take
choose
the-
one
take
if
the
you want to
beer-
live.
Howard, you
Take
want
the
any
beer
more?
out and give me the bourbon. Straight up.
You want any more of this? Because this is open. So now that the lid's off, this is
Yeah,
going to
we
finish
gotta
here
drink
tonight.
it.
You gotta drink it.
Chug it.
But I actually like.
Hi, my name is Hyro. I love alcohol.
We love that.
Should
I
just give
think
it
we
in
all
the
know
bottle.
that part.
Yeah, you didn't have to tell us.
Should just give it in the bottle.
I want to drink it out of the bottle, but there's way too much in here.
You just said you didn't
You
like
also
it.
said you didn't like
I
it.
know, but I want to drink.
But it's fun
No, let
drinking out
Carlos
of a
drink it.
bottle.
Thank you.
You know, I'm
This
glad-
is why I'm sitting next to him. Like something happened today that I was just destined to sit next to this man.
Well, I'm
This
glad
man-
you brought that up, Amanda,
man-
because
this man-
when you
this
drink a
It's
beer,
the white shoe crew.
and Hyro and I kind of brought this up on a prior episode, right? So when you drink a beer from different sorts of, whether it's a tin can, whether it's a cup, or whether it's the bottle, right? Or you get it right off of the draft, right? If they have it right off the craft beer or draft beer, you can go ahead and get it right off, served into a cup, and it tastes different. But it also tastes different when you drink it from a bottle,
Agreed.
and you get a little bit of that tin flavor when you drink it from a can.
Mhm,
Right.
Yeah.
With some beers, that tin flavor actually makes it feel a little bit better. Right? It actually gives it an additional kick to the taste. There are some beers that taste like, melted aluminum with burned cable when you drink
I've
it
heard
out
you
of the
say
can.
that multiple times.
Those are my favorites.
Those are your favorites?
Yeah,
No.
because
I like
You got
That's
odd
the-
taste, me.
it's the smell that goes on in her head.
It's a smell that goes on.
Only
we
when
got-
I'm
we
got
overthinking
burnt
it.
out.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
it.
burnt.
That's because we
Constant
all
burnt
got
out.
some sort of
Burnt
burn
out.
circuit. Yeah. Josh is saying bar rescue. Translate.
All in caps.
Oh, okay. So it's a show that we watch, and this guy comes in and he like renovates bars that are like crap,
Oh, that's yeah.
and he like always screams at people when they just hand over cans, and there he literally just screams and like always pour your beers,
No,
and it's just like
not
Are you
always.
seriously just censoring yourself?
I did censor myself. I did.
I
censor
put
myself.
explicit
Good,
on
as
these
you should.
podcasts.
After all the
for a
I
reason.
cursing we've
know
been doing
you
this whole
did, but
time.
I got a lecture to not
Carlos,
curse.
she ran out of her
We didn't-
five.
we didn't
her
say
five
not
goals.
curse. We
surpassed
said-
her- her-
She
I,
We didn't
I,
say
I
not
have
curse.
my 5 curse words already.
We didn't
so
say
yes,
not
I'm gonna
curse. We just
censor.
said hold it back a little bit because you
But
Okay,
usually
so this is me
She
holding
passed the
back.
5.
I
She can't
censored.
do it
You
anymore.
use it as
I
an
can't
abbrev-
curse.
like
I'm
an
not
adjective.
gonna do it, and I'm just gonna censor myself.
You want the rest from the bottle?
No, I think that's still too much
That's
for her to
still
do.
too
That's
much,
That's a
dude.
lot, Carlos.
Echabaga,
You didn't do
No.
anything.
Echabaga.
Carlos, when we get to the
Echa-
I mean,
barbecue
listen, if
Tenemos
you
section,
un
don't mind
poquito si
taking
quiere.
it from the bottle after I drink from it, that's fine.
Howard, you want more in that cup?
Carlos, when we go to the barbecue section, I have
God
something to
damn!
share.
Yeah.
Something
All
new
right.
that Bruna and I did.
All right,
Oh.
for sure.
That.
Did you
I can
dismantle?
smell it. I
Oh,
can
Lord.
literally
I don't wanna
smell
know.
it.
No.
Did you blow
Don't
up
let-
the barbecue?
Don't let her scare you. It's actually a good thing. I want you to try it next time we hang out and have a barbecue.
Hannah,
All right. I'm up for that.
Curious.
I love you, but that's not a secret.
You still don't like it from the bottle?
I know it's not a secret,
tastes
but it was
worse
really
from the
good.
bottle.
It was delicious.
You want me to tell you why it tastes worse from coming from the
I
bottle?
know it's not a secret.
I have never tasted something from a bottle that came out bad. That is disgusting.
You want me to tell you why it tastes bad
I'm
from the
not
bottle?
okay. No, I don't. Because
I
I'm
had to
terrified
switch it
right
because
now.
I was like, lies. I've had that multiple times from a bottle that are
It was the wax.
disgusting.
The wax.
Wax.
We didn't have just a whole show of just disgusting beers.
All right.
no.
Disgusting.
Next.
I left this one for last because this beer is, and you know what? I'm gonna go in. We'll transition the barbecue first, and then we'll go back to this beer.
Okay.
Let your mouth kind of
We need to
flavor
relax.
off this last beer, so you get your
We need
taste
to-
buds.
You want some colada racing?
Get your taste buds back up, cleaned up. As far as the barbecue section for this episode, guys, we'll be talking about a dish that my wife decided to try out one day out of nowhere. This dish was we had a salmon in the freezer, and she was like, you know what? Why don't you throw the salmon into the smoker? I was like, all right, what are you gonna put on the salmon? And I was like, oh, no, I didn't put much. I just put some lemon and this seasoning that we got the other day from a friend of ours. So, what seasoning are you talking about? It's like, oh, that red powder that comes in that little bottle that has a little green and a red label on it. That
That's a
red
lot.
powder.
Guess that's
like-
eso.
I was like, coño, let's be a little bit more specific here. What did you put on the salmon? And when I looked at the bottle, what she had put on the salmon was a Tajin spice seasoning
Ooh.
that was in the kitchen cabinet that a friend of ours had given us. I was like, okay. She left it in the fridge for about 24 hours or so before I even put this thing to the smoker.
Marination.
So
I like it.
that's how you're supposed to do it, right?
Yeah, because the fish kind of not dries out, but it dries out enough that like it kind of gets like that crispy skin also,
Yep.
and like all those juices, like it's yeah.
So then I was like, how in the hell am I going to put this in the smoker and this thing not fall apart? So I thought it out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to put it with a whole tray and everything, just how you gave it to me. If the tray get dirty, the tray get dirty. Oh, but I'm going to put the whole tray in there. It was an aluminum tray. It was on top of the tray. We put it in the smoker. I left it in there for about almost 2.5 hours.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. And I
Where's
kept
the salmon now?
salmon
In their
already
stomach.
went through my stomach and out the trunk.
Next time I would
Out the
like
trunk.
to have a little bit of an
Uh-huh.
appetizer.
The next mixtape.
Next mixtape.
Out the
Same.
trunk.
They charge
the
us
trunk.
extra for that, Amanda.
I will pay the
I already paid
extra.
$5 to use the bathroom.
No, today was discounted. Remember?
Oh yeah,
It was-
they
it's
still charged me.
Discount
Wait,
Thursday.
Uh,
You're the dumbass.
shout out to the wife hidden in the corner, Natalie. Rodrigo says hi.
Woo! Miss Amazing.
She says hi back, Rodrigo.
it's amazing.
Oh, Josh is right. You would use a wood plank,
The wood
or
plank.
you could also use It's called a basket. I don't know specifically what it's called, but it's like a little basket to like roast veggies in the.
Well, it's very similar to what we used, was like the basket method. But seeing as the basket does have little holes on it, she covered it up in aluminum foil before we put it
Oh, okay.
into the grill. And then I left it in there for, a good chunk of time. And then I went back and I kept the temperature steady somewhere between 180 and like 220. Right. And I would go check up on it periodically. And then I began to see that, we are getting near conclusion. And when I saw it getting near conclusion, I was like, all right, time to pull out, let's
You gotta pull out.
let's pull out.
Conclusion and pulling. out.
Yeah, right.
And I gave it a few minutes there to chill on the natural air outside under a mosquito net, so I don't get no flies on it. And when I tried that salmon, I got to tell you that is one of the best smoked salmons I've tried in a minute.
Oh, so you
Not-
put it in your mouth.
I just put it in my mouth.
I bet it was delicious.
I've been waiting to use that this entire
goddamn
time.
song. No.
I've been
darn
waiting
song,
for that
bro.
moment.
So I tasted out the salmon. I was like, damn, I can do this for lunch. This ain't bad. And this was just a quick, grab and mix and throw into the fire and see what happened. But I had a mini genius in the kitchen when she was like, I'm just gonna grab this. I'm just gonna grab a lemon. I'm gonna throw it on there and that's it. Yeah.
Genius in the kitchen and in the bar. This
You
woman
are
has
right.
it all.
There will be episodes in the future with her poison cocktails.
Oh, I need to be involved in that one. No, I'm gonna
I
be involved
just stole
in
the
that
microphone because definitely I gotta get into
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too.
No, we're all.
Poison anything is hi. My name is Hyro. Love it.
I'm an alcoholic.
We should all be.
I am a
saying
functional
that.
alcoholic. Let's
Our
do this.
names.
This is our AAA.
We are an alcoholic.
Our AAA. Hannah, what did you do in the barbecue the other day that was so revolutionary?
sausage.
It wasn't.
You burned the crap out of the turkey.
No,
sausage.
she didn't.
Hey, no, it can be worse than when Josh made the sausage black.
Listen,
Literally.
Is that what he's used to?
She's making fun of me and saying it's revolutionary, but I didn't see her complaining when she almost ate half of the freaking sausage. Okay, so
Aye.
you know the sausage that we like, the turkey sausage,
Right.
right?
Bah.
It's already seasoned. Normally, what we do is we just throw it on the grill. We don't add anything to it because it's already seasoned.
Mhm.
The other day, I was like, you know what? Let me get a little not creative because again, she's gonna make fun of me because I literally just added one ingredient. But I was gonna do it not on the barbecue. I was gonna do it on the stove. So I was like, oh, let me add a little bit more. So what I did is I added honey in the pan. And then I like sauteed it like with the honey, and it actually put a glaze over the little pieces of sausage.
Wow.
And
it was so
Wow.
delicious.
Hit me up.
And it wasn't a
Hit
lot.
me up.
And it wasn't a
Sausage
lot.
adventure.
Like I literally
wasn't a
just
lot
put
either.
like if the little medallions were there, I kind of just drizzled like a
Yes.
little line over each medallion, and then you sauteed it, and it created like a glaze, and it was so charred and so like good.
It was
and
fire.
You kind of get like the salty sweet thing, but I didn't use too much honey that you're
That's
like
exactly what I was gonna go for. I was gonna be like sweet and salty.
it's a sweet and salty thing because it wasn't too much, and I did it again
Aye.
today. So she's trying to make fun of me, but it actually came out really good.
That's
Okay,
her job. But the next
I mean,
time I come
she's
to your house,
critiquing
I
your
need
work.
to have
I
that.
get it. She's a chef. She's gonna
Yeah.
critique that type of work.
It was really good though.
But she liked it from what I'm hearing.
No, I mean, I'm talking shit because obviously, like, when you're a chef,
It's in your blood.
there's more items, and for her to be like, oh, I did something, and I'm like, yeah, you added one extra thing, but honestly,
In her
talking shit aside, she really did. Like, it's delicious. Like, she gave it to me, and she's like, what do you think it is? What do you? And I knew it was one thing, but I was like, I'll give it to her. It was delicious. Like,
And in my defense, when I had added the honey, I looked to her and I was like, hey, like, what can I add to the sausage to make it like, you know, like a little bit more elevated? And she was like, nothing. It's already seasoned. It's perfect. Like, don't add anything to it. And I was like, well, too late. I already added the honey.
she's like looking at the pan, looking at me. She's like, shit.
Oh man, you too
And
late
then,
on
and
that
then when I
news.
brought it to her, I was like, oh,
like,
I didn't listen to you. I was like, I didn't listen to you. I added something. I tried to guess
usual.
what it is. But I tried to get
But this time it worked out for you.
I got the chef's opinion, and she said nothing. Leave it alone. It's perfect. And it actually came out better with the honey.
So listen,
I expect this
season
on
your
my next meal when I come over. So I will be over tomorrow.
Yeah, so
and
point of the story is season your meat with honey.
I would like to have
Okay, so Saturday.
all your food is just seasoned with honey.
So-
Season your meat
No,
with
Milo,
honey.
not all food. You have to say season your meat with honey. specifically.
I'll season the meat with honey. That's fine.
I don't want to.
I got this.
Here's your rice and honey. Enjoy.
Is your Hyro, specifically meat. Look for your meat.
Look for your-
You gotta sweeten it up a little bit, so just a little,
Just a drizzle, though.
just a drizzle on your meat.
No, don't put meat on your honey.
Put honey on your meat.
That spell is hitting her hard.
Honey
and
on
just
your
put it in
what
your
the
mouth.
hell?
Oh, bro, this is going a whole nother direction. Anyways,
Bring it back.
Bring it back to
Let's
the beer.
bring it back,
Bring it back.
bring it back.
Let's all be classy. Let's all be classy.
So, that's our
Wow.
barbecue
Like
section
you
for this
walk in.
evening, guys. Smoked salmon with some lemon and some Tajin spice seasoning in a smoker for a good amount of time, as long as you can maintain the controlled temperature, and you pull it out at the right time as far as the fish being ready, and you got a nice dish there ready to go. The last beer of the evening, the name is very unique, and I say unique as a Latin slash, I'm a Cuban American, so when I hear this name, I'm like,
you gotta say slow. You gotta give
I'm gonna say
give
it
a little
how
time.
I would say it.
Yes,
you know,
that's
You
what
gotta
I'm
say
gonna
I'm gonna say it how I would
hype
say
up a
it,
little more. Just
but-
no, wait, hold on. Not right away.
Not right away?
You gotta ease into it.
I gotta ease
into it. Just like we're having a conversation.
So,
And I'm like, hey, this beer tastes great to you.
ya tu sabes.
Hey, ahí vamos.
Ya tu sabes. Ya tu sabes is the name of this
Ya tu
last drink of the
sabes.
evening, and this is not a beer.
There you go.
Let's
I
put into the equation that the last closing drink of the evening is a guava mead with guava wine combination.
Does not want
my
that
God.
guava.
All right.
I do not want that. Guava.
Pass the bottle to me.
So
you
we
guys
have
don't have to
some
taste it.
some audience here in the room tonight that are not fans
You right,
of
Brew?
the guava itself or the pastry or the actual dessert. But I can tell you that this drink, you can't compare it to either or, right? Because one, we're going fluids instead of solids, and two, it's also a wine combination. So when I tasted this the first time I went to this brewery, they didn't have the mead combined with the wine. It was just mead. And the mead itself was awesome. I loved the
You know
mead.
me,
The mead
I
was
love me
great.
some mead.
But
Oh.
when we tried the wine mead combo this last visit,
Wine and mead?
the wife was the one that spotted that on the menu immediately, and she's like, "I want that." But she
I see that.
had prior experiences
Classiest
on the last
lady I
visit
know.
to that brewery, and that's why she went for that one immediately. But when she tasted it, it was a little different. She noticed it, but she still liked it either way, one way or another. This
Can't go wrong with mead. Most people haven't tasted mead. Get something like that. Like,
mead is also a different type of drink that we haven't brought into
Mhm.
this podcast yet.
yeah.
I was gonna ask
I know,
you, what's the
that's why
difference
I'm
between
loving it.
meat and beer for someone that doesn't drink alcohol?
I would say mead is a state in the brewing process of a beer before you've made it 100% to the beer stage.
God, it's like a
a
baby
pre-
beer.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
pre-
baby beer.
A
It's
baby
a-
beer.
It's a premature beer.
Maybe
We
it's
can say that.
Premature
It tends to be
beer.
sweet.
Did you ask for its
Huh?
consent though?
Let's have sweetness.
I did ask for his consent because I already took it.
If it's
I already took it.
Apparently,
for that
the
premature.
mead needs consent.
Oh my
you have to
God.
ask for the needs consent, bro. If it's underage.
So let's pull this one into the
So
camera.
this is where we
Not
end it.
okay.
This is officially the last drink of the evening.
Oh my god, I
prettiest
need that
bottle.
bottle.
Gorgeous.
No, I'll
I
fight
need
you. I'll
that
fight you for the bottle.
This
I'll fight
is
you for the
officially-
bottle. That is the prettiest bottle.
That is
That is
an
pretty
amazing
Let's go
looking
right now.
bottle.
You
Coming
and me
back, coming
outside.
back.
Come, bring it back. This is the prettiest bottle of the evening. Yes.
She's the
I will
prettiest
agree with
girl
you
at
on
the
that.
party.
Out of the 2 bottles, this is because there were only 2 bottles and there were 2 cans. So this is the prettiest bottle out of the 2. The name is
Ya
Ya
tu
Tu Sabe.
Ya tu sabes.
It is a mead wine combination. It is 14% APV.
Oh my god.
All right,
14%
so
is nothing.
we've jumped from a 7.5 to a
What's
10
that?
to a 10.5, and we're concluding the evening with a 14.
Whiskey has
It has such a cute like pink wax
That is
seal.
also a very aesthetically pleasing bottle.
It is definitely an aesthetically pleasing bottle.
So get it out
And
without
it's light.
destroying the
The
wax.
guava mead blended with guava wine is a collaboration with their friends at Sabe. How do you say that? Sevilla.
Sabia?
So I'm guessing Sevilla. Combining their guava mead and their guava wine. All right, so that's what we'll be tasting here tonight.
Guava
Let's
wine.
make sure I don't accidentally cut the cork with the knife as I try to take this lid out.
Please don't.
I was gonna ask you. You have to take it out without
Okay, I'm
destroying
gonna
the
read
wax.
some of
I'm
the
gonna-
comments.
You gotta take it out
open
without
that.
messing up the with
No,
the
I'm
wax.
gonna destroy the wax.
I'm reading
because
some of the
not gonna take
comments
the
in the
risk.
chat. While everyone keeps talking.
Yeah, everybody mind their own business.
So right now, the chat looks like they're pretty excited about this one. So they're saying, wait, Pyro the alcoholic. Okay, skip that one. Oh my gosh.
that was Josh.
Josh
Look
can't
how
spell.
pretty.
I apologize.
He's making fun
They're
of
looking at the
us,
bottle.
and I don't
It's like,
appreciate it.
ya tu sabes.
Ya
From
tú
Rodrigo.
sabes.
But you know that ya tu sabes.
Ya tú sabes.
Yeah, I know you're excited about this. Come on.
Ooh, oh,
That was beautiful.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Yo.
Josh saying like crackers
What a
and cream.
disappointment,
Crackers and
guys.
cream cheese.
Ay, Dios mío.
All right, let's ask our recorder here tonight, and I
Hey,
hope
you
he
see the
tells me he
crackers and
does, bro.
cream
Because if he doesn't, we're SOL, and we will not be tasting
Says you,
this
I
here.
can pop that out.
if you have a
Wait,
wine,
another-
you don't have a
give me
wine
moment.
opener.
Chen, you got a wine opener?
Oh, I know you didn't come.
Oh,
up
we
with
can
wine.
pop bottles.
Yo, I did
Okay.
not know this had a cork in it.
This actually
I thought
fooled us
this was-
because
It's a
it had
wine.
wax over it.
Carlos, it's a wine.
Yo, it didn't cross my
even the
mind.
wax
I was at a
doesn't
beer
cover
brewery,
the
guys. What a
cork.
fail.
Yeah, the
All
wax.
right.
No, the wax covers the
Right
lid.
on the
it
crap you
doesn't.
guys want
But,
up
like,
there.
if you saw
You
my-
can you
My
can open
bad.
it with a knife, Carlos. Carlos,
really?
you can.
You didn't notice either. None of us
I
noticed.
would take the risk of
grabbed
doing
the
it with a
bottle
knife,
earlier
but
and
I don't
was like,
want
that
to
looks
screw up the
nice.
experience tonight
You can see it.
because I have done that with a
You
knife
can
before.
see the cork.
And
Says you.
I just jammed the
Moist,
cork
right?
straight
No.
into the
Who
wine
says?
the last time I tried that.
I'm with Brew.
Who says?
Okay.
Carlitos, I just
We're gonna
want
fight.
to emphasize that
Can
it
you
was
show
a
that little
wine,
detail on
so
the top there?
it would have had
Put it
either
in
the
a
twisties or
shoe
the
and
cork.
hit
the
it
cork,
with
the
the
little
wall.
grapes in the cork.
Oh my god.
Because I would say like sometimes with a mead,
All right.
like some.
So
meads
we're
that
waiting
had, like,
for
that,
the
there's just a
wine
bottle.
opener
Like
that
a bottle, so you cut
Chen
it
here went to
open,
find for us.
Pop it straight up. I have not had to worry about. Oh, just put.
I'm
in
getting a
cork.
message here from Austin saying,
So,
I can be there
they
in
take it a
15
little
minutes with a wine
different,
opener.
you know, a
Lolo.
little extra.
Wow, that was a great Austin
Un poquito
impression.
así, un poquito de sazón.
My,
Love you, Austin.
the owner of my mechanic shop said, I need that ya tu sabe.
Hey.
I'll bring it to you when I pick up my grill, girl.
Ya tú sabes.
Wait,
Ya
now
tu
you're,
sabes.
now you're stealing
Ya
a
tu
Ya tu
grill.
sabes.
sabe. I'll bring it to you. Ya tu sabe.
Now you're
That's-
stealing a grill.
That's it.
No, my grill. They're painting it.
Oh, a grill for
car.
a
Okay,
car.
the grill for the
Oh,
Jeep.
I thought.
Sorry.
Remember, we're
You're
on a
telling-
barbecue
we're on a
podcast.
barbecue
I
podcast, you
think
told me
grill
grill, I
like
was like,
barbecue.
No, might be the Jeep grill.
You
All right,
could put
Jeep
the
grill.
pen.
Got it.
I was about to use the knife.
So
I got
as
you,
we see
Josh.
here, guys, we're on standby as we are waiting for a bottle opener to.
Isn't there like tricks that you could go like that to the bottom and it's
Hannah,
slowly-
we want to actually be able to drink
That's
it
actually
and
when I
not
know
have
we're
it on
gonna
the
spill
floor.
most of it.
Tuti
know.
said to put it in a shoe and hit against the wall. I don't know how well that works.
Oh,
That works
I've
actually
seen
fairly
it.
well.
I've seen
That's
it.
what we were
Wow,
talking
what
about.
do you
It's
do?
smacking
You
it.
put it in
You
the
put which part? Like
the bottom of it. Like you
But,
put it like this
oh,
and
but,
and
the
then
hey.
you
shoe.
put it from the bottom.
But
and kinda like,
hey,
And yeah.
hey, then I have to
The
change
real
the
question
name.
is whose shoe?
Then I have to change the name of the
so ya
of the
tu
drink.
sabe.
Would have to change the name to Ya Tu Sabe Pete Pata.
Pete pata.
Yeah.
Pata. Who has the least smelliest
Look,
shoe?
Those people who don't
They're
know
not
what
wearing
that
socks,
means,
so
it just
already
basically
rule
means just
them out.
stanky ass feet.
It would be Ya Tu Sabe Pata Podrida or Ya Tu Sabe
Oh.
Coño que Pete or Ya Tu Sabe I'm not drinking it.
Fungi.
Okay,
No.
look, that,
fungi.
for people who don't speak Spanish, that was just stinky feet in multiple ways.
Oh, there we
Oof,
go.
The man has
what a
saved evil.
Our saver.
What a
What a
All
fancy
right.
You
bottle.
see?
That's why
Let's
we
get
at
this bottle
Penthouse
opener in
Studios.
action here. Yo,
You have the
Chen,
classiest
Chen,
you
how
people.
much
okay?
for that bottle
I need that
opener
one.
though?
Joshua, take notes. I need that wine opener.
This one.
I just said it. I'm taking this
It's so
one.
What up with
fancy.
this? Yo, I need a PhD in using this.
No, you're good. Just squeeze it.
No, hold on. No.
Carlitos, pass it down.
Yes, by all means, pass it to the chef.
Dale,
Wanna give it to Brew?
Dale.
You give me any
Don't
sort of
drop
beer,
it.
I'll even
Don't drop
use
it.
the machete to pop the beer open. But I ain't.
You give it to
using
her, but I'm the one that opens the bottles in our house.
She doesn't open wine bottles.
I do.
I drink them.
Those sugar mamas
yeah.
do.
Pretty
That's
much.
my brew.
Her sugar mamas pop the wine.
I'm a sugar
bottle.
daddy. Don't assume my gender, but that's fine.
Don't assume my gender.
Okay.
Look at that.
I'm the
Don't
sugar
assume
mama.
I'm a
my
sugar
gender.
daddy.
Give me daddy.
Don't assume my gender.
I'm a
Daddy.
sugar
Oh,
daddy.
you see what I mean? You need a PhD to use that thing.
You don't, Carlos.
All right, give it to Nathy. She's a real alcoholic here. Come on.
Whoa. It's doing. Look, the cork's coming out.
Ooh,
My guy.
I wanna-
I need that wine opener.
That's what she said.
Look
Wait
how,
for it, wait
look how
for it.
perfect it's coming
If it
out.
spills on me, I'm drinking the bottle.
If it spills,
Eh,
I'm
cool,
drinking
me.
it off you.
Cool, man.
Aye.
It's Bruna. I'll do anything for her.
Oh,
All right.
Did you hear the bloop?
Oh, we
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
heard that
yeah.
pop.
Oh my
All right.
I need
God.
that.
Hold up.
Like, I'm literally
Pause,
upset.
pause, pause.
You
Pass
smell
it down. No, I did. That's why. I
No,
need
no.
you guys to pass
When
it
you-
down
you
and
smell
smell
it.
it, please.
No, I want you to smell
I
it
did.
the bottle.
She did
No, you had
good.
the pour.
When the
I want you to add the
If I smell the bottle, I'm gonna drink it.
It's over. You want me with a
Oh my
straw?
God, dude. It
Yeah.
smells amazing.
Goodness, hold on.
Amazing. Like, if you're not a fan of guava,
Oh, he just
maybe
got
not,
it.
but.
This right here, it's a guavecito. That,
This for
that,
her?
that smell right now.
Right?
Oh my! I don't like guava. Let's be really weird. I don't like guava, but this,
It's amazing.
yes, like I'll.
It's
drink
next
it,
level. Chen, I think I broke your thingamabobber.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You just
Yo, it
gotta
does
go
smell
back
good.
in.
I
But now the
I don't
cork
remember it
is
smelling
stuck.
that good. It smells better from the bottle than it did when I
The
drank it out
cork
of the
is
cup.
stuck.
It smells so.
Just
good.
pass it over this way. Just pass it over.
Oh, there you can have that back.
It does smell like guava.
There you go.
It smells
Oh,
delicious.
it smells delicious.
Oh, Amanda's gonna taste the pastelito in this one too.
The whole ass
Yo.
pastelito.
The
Are
whole.
we? This is used. This is used. Is this used?
Carlitos, okay, you can
Just
just.
assume so.
Just
Just
I
give
love
me the
how
we
bottle
don't
when you
know
guys
what's
are
been
done
used and
pouring.
What's not?
I'll just drink out of the bottle.
No,
This
I
is
claimed
clean.
it first. I said it
That's
first.
real life.
We can share.
I think there's another clean one here.
Okay, but I keep the bottle.
This one's another
Deal.
clean one,
Fine.
Carlos.
Okay.
Just
That's
give me
friendship,
a
guys.
give me a
That's
sip and then I'll give it to a Bruna.
I don't want your backwash.
That one's clean.
Would you take my backwash?
Yes.
Okay.
Aye.
That's all that matters.
Okay, then just give me that one. I'll give it to Amanda.
Here, Hannah, so you can
No,
try
no, Let us take my backwash.
tiny little
Because
thing.
Bruna's
Sorry.
already drinking.
That's a personal problem.
Listen, mistress.
Would you like us to wait for
What's
you to
wrong
taste
with
it
you?
too, Carlos?
I just smelled it. Again.
No, you can taste
You
it for
didn't
me.
like
That's fine. Pasa para allá.
If you didn't like it, you just drank
Oh, let me taste
That's right. Take it in.
There you go. There
Hannah
you go.
drinking some mead.
Carlos, I need
So just
the
Hannah
page,
just
the
straight
link,
up,
the whatever for that wine.
For
That's
sure.
actually really
Right?
good.
Mess me.
Deb, you threw that back faster than I thought you would.
I don't
Dude,
like
she did.
guava. I don't like guava, but this to me doesn't
Cheers.
taste like guava. This to me tastes like
I
a
roll.
candy. It tastes like a candy to me.
It tastes
That
like
is
candy.
delicious. Freaking
Like a Jolly
delicious.
Rancher, like a very.
Yeah, it tastes like
Alright.
a Jolly Rancher.
For sure.
Listen, my
Everyone
face
for
changed.
Christmas
You saw my
gets
face?
bottle
It
of
went-
Ya Tu Sabes y ya.
Mhm.
Ya tu sabes, I'm drinking this.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm about to be savage here and
I will
reuse
say that like the initial.
Oh my gosh, I can see
Wow.
how you threw this back right away.
Wow.
That one was good.
I saw when you took a sip and then you looked at it and you were like, "What?"
it was
You put your head
good.
right back, Hannah. You were just like, nope. I need a little
Can
more.
we make? She's still drinking it.
Yeah, this one's good.
And no, she's
This one
So-
tastes like candy.
So we keep a bottle of Ya Tu Sabe in the house. For
So
Hannah.
we need to get a bottle of Ya Tu Sabes for Hannah.
We've
Maybe I
also
like
never
mead.
experienced
Maybe
her
I
drunk,
like-
and I don't
what
know
did
if
you
I can
call it?
handle that.
I'm
What do you
so
call
ready
it?
for
Maybe
that.
I
I'll
like
handle it. Don't worry about it.
premature
I'll
beer.
Maybe you like premature beer.
You like them
This is
underage,
called
Hannah?
mead.
The beer, duh.
Because you're
okay,
older
so
than
Joseph
me.
and
No, I'm
Jack
older.
on
Oh,
Twitter just
I'm a-
like
You
put
had
the
your
greatest
I'm
thing.
afraid of snatcher.
Let's
Joseph
pull it.
just said,
Let's
like-
pull it back
Come
in
back,
here,
come back,
guys.
come
Let's come back because we're running out of
We
time
got-
here.
we
I'm already
got-
getting the stare down.
Uh-oh.
So
Stare down is just us looking at ourselves.
other than the
Black.
guava, which is obvious, what else do you feel in that mead
I actually
slash
don't
guava
taste
wine?
guava just because I don't like guava. That just tastes like a Jolly Rancher to me, like very sweet.
It is definitely fruity.
No,
And it
I
doesn't
could
have the
definitely
bite
taste the
that
guava.
like beer usually has, which is
It's
what I
not beer.
don't like.
Like just
No, but I'm
smelling
saying
it
that like
right
when
off the
beer
bat.
alcohol has that bite, I usually don't like that bite, and this one's very smooth to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a
Super
bite.
smooth.
I like that it's sweet, but it has that tanginess of like wine.
That
Like I
tang.
feel like I can drink this on the beach. like when it's really hot, or like by the
Really?
pool.
You're gonna drink the one with the highest level of alcohol in the
Yes.
sun?
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah, you right.
ABV?
You
Hey,
right.
look, we live in
14?
Miami. Of course, you want the highest
14%.
percentage.
This is 14%.
This
Yeah,
is
it's not
14%
It's
alcohol.
delicious. I don't know whether this one or the colada is my favorite. Like, but the two very different.
Out of all the ones we tasted, this one because it's
sure.
the only
For
one that I
Well, for
liked.
you, yeah, without we know because it's
For
super
you,
sweet
yeah.
and you like Dr.
Candy.
Pepper, which is also pure syrup in a can.
Ooh, I'm pretty
But
happy.
as far as the drinks for this evening, I do think that this is the sweetest one of them all.
Yeah.
The name was funny when I read it because as soon as I saw the name on the menu, I was like,
Ya tú sabes.
"Ya tu sabes,
Ya
we're
tu
gonna
sabes.
end up trying this.
Ya
I
tú
didn't get
sabes.
that.
Ya tu sabes,
Okay.
we're
Yeah,
gonna
you
end up
sweet.
buying
said it
this.
twice.
I have to say
Ya
something
tu
real quick.
sabes que me jodí with this drink because I gotta take it.
I have to add
Alright.
something real quick.
What's up?
That we're talking about the sweetness. It's sweet, but it's not like
Overpowering.
exactly.
It's not overpowering.
It's like it's this nice good
It's-
sweetness that you're like. It's like having una fruta. Fruit.
Exactly.
It's like
You're just
staying in
biting
your
into
mouth
something.
long. Like you drink it, you swallow it, and like that aftertaste isn't like that overpowering sweetness that you're like.
Exactly, like it's too much.
Yeah, it's too
Exactly.
much.
It's
It's
just
not
you
too
have
Kind of
it.
like the taste you get when you have a green apple.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Kind of like the taste you get when you have a green apple, right?
It's perfect. Like the sweetness, I really like about it
I'm
because
buying
it's
a
not
bottle right
overpowering. It's not. It's not like sometimes when I drink things that are sweet, I get a headache because I'm like, oh, it's too sugary. I'm like, ugh.
For those
This
of
is
you
just like,
joining us here in this podcast tonight, all of these beers and meads were bought at Beat Culture. Beat Culture Beer Co. They're on 72nd Ave and Northwest 9th Street
in Miami. If you don't live
in
here.
Miami, Florida.
Write it
in case
down.
you don't live here,
Been writing this down.
they are right behind the Dolphin Expressway, not that
El
far away
Dolphin.
from the airport.
El Dolphin, if you
El Dolphin.
happen to stay
El
by the
Dolphin.
beach.
La 836,
Leo,
tremendo tráfico.
Ay.
Tremendo.
Oh,
You literally have to go to the brewery because I can't find it online.
Well, there you go.
He just
I
gave
was-
you the
I
You
was
address.
do-
literally about
You
to
have to know one of us
well,
too.
the brewery sells it online, so they can ship it to your house or you can
On
pick it up
the
there.
brewery. Okay, so the brewery
So,
sells it online.
You
I
can
was trying
definitely,
to go to, like,
if you look up
Total Wine and I couldn't find it.
beatculturebeerco.com or beatculture.com, as soon as you Google up Beat Culture Brewery, it's the first thing that comes up.
I'm buying 2
Right.
bottles. Like
They $25
no second
each.
thought.
One for me and one for me.
Okay, I'm buying 3 bottles.
Again, thanks Gabriel
I
from
stole
Beat
the
Culture
cord.
Beer Co. It was a
wanna
great
smell it.
Saturday there while we were tasting these things out. The guava mead is also delicious. If you guys ever come back with a guava mead,
It's so
holla, because I will go find your guava mead on its own. But the guava mead with guava wine, Yatu Sabe, was also a great combo.
Yes.
Agreed.
All right. Any other questions for this evening, guys? Are
Not
we ready to
questions,
roll out?
All I gotta ask, all I want to ask, Hannah, what did you think was your favorite drink for the
Oh,
evening?
so you have to stop it.
Oh, for sure, the Yatu Sabe.
Okay.
It's
Both of them
the,
too.
so it's the only one that like I actually went back to like 4 or 5 times to like keep drinking it. Well, you saw my face the moment I tasted it. I was like,
Yeah. I
Hold
saw
on
your
a
face.
second.
I was like,
body experience.
hold on a second.
okay. So what was
What's
number
good?
2?
Probably the first one, which is the IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
Okay.
like any of the dark ones.
Dark ones
Not
didn't
a
hit
fan.
you.
Yeah,
right?
the dark ones did not hit me, but the first
Okay.
one and this one's definitely like my.
So you liked the coconut pastelito and the
That's
Yatu Sabe.
surprising
Yeah.
too.
Which I
That's
don't like
surprising for an
coconut
IPA.
and I don't like guava, so it definitely
was a big hit.
It's a big
This-
hit for me.
Yo,
And
that's,
I have made you taste multiple IPAs because my IPA tasting experience over the past 2 years have been because of you. Because I wasn't that big of an IPA fan until someone told me, Hannah likes IPAs. It's like, oh really?
Started tasting them.
Oh
No, she
really?
don't.
We're gonna order a crap ton of IPAs and she's gonna go one by
Find
one.
the right one.
You know? And I would have to say that tonight's IPA was not bad for it being a milkshake IPA ale. I liked it. I would also repurchase it. As far as the stouts, I would probably stick more to the Colada Racing Stout versus the Sidetracked Stout. I like them both, but if I had to pick one right off the bat to go with a meal on a day-to-day basis, I'll stick to the Colada Racing Stout.
You have the other one there, so we can put all of them.
I do have the other one
Yeah,
here.
there's just another one, so we can put them all in a row there.
The other
Here
beer.
is the other one. So those are the 4 beers from this evening. To the far left, to the far right, far left on that screen, you have the Yatu Sabe. Right next to it, you have Colada Racing. Right next to that, you got the Sidetracked. And then last but not least, you have the Coconut Pastelito Milkshake IPA Ale. All right. Thanks for joining in, guys. That's the end of Outdoors Brews and Barbecue for
Thanks very
tonight.
much for jumping in.
Later.
Later.
Later.